everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're going to look at some brand new pods today. These are the Di-Alpha pods. We've got 5 colors in front of us, plus I've got a lock lid to kind of show you the difference in height and size between a lock lid pod and the new Alpha pod. So you can see shape-wise they're different. So the lock lids typically were kind of square at the bottom, a little bit of rounding to them, and then had that weird bumpiness all over them. I guess it made them easier to grab onto and slide out. Made them a little more difficult to get into some pod packs. And so the new Alpha pods are rounded at the bottom, kind of like a traditional pod. They're smooth along the sides to go in and out of your pod packs easier. And they only hold a slightly smaller amount of paint. Lock lids typically are about 160 depending on how you pack them. And the Alpha pods are roughly 150 depending on how you pack your pods. So I've got one, a lock lid here that is pretty well packed, not overly done. I don't get any rattle, which is how your pods should be when you're setting them up. If you're out there running and you can hear your paint jiggling in your pack, you've done it wrong. So put a couple more in there, kind of shake them around a little bit, make sure your lid is secure, and you really shouldn't ever hear them rattling, because if they are, you're gonna break them. So this one's set up, it's probably roughly 160 balls in there. So these new ones are made out of polypropylene, so it's a nice, rugged, strong plastic material. They have no collar on them, so you don't have to worry about an adapter piece that's on here that can pop off or come unglued and all your paint comes spilling out all over the place. They have a nice, solid, secure snap lid to them, and a cool feature that you don't see really on any other pods, I don't think. I mean, there's probably 1 or 2 that I'm missing, but the thumb tab that you push up on to open actually has a raised little lip, so that when you are putting these into your packs, the slots that don't have the big strap that go around, they just have that little elastic piece. It actually has a little nub to hook onto so that it doesn't slide off. It'll help keep your lids closed and help keep that little elastic tab stay on there, so that it helps keep everything secure. So that's pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and open this one up, and we'll transfer this paint into here and kind of see where we stand between the two. Open it up. Let's just see how we did here. Yeah, I think we can fit a couple more in there. One more. Give it a little shake. Pretty good. Not too much rattle. And then see what we have left over. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so 12. So it's pretty darn close to the 150 count, to the 160 count, assuming that's really what we had in there to begin with. But I like these new pods. I like the streamlined look. I like that they are still higher in capacity than a standard pod, and they don't feel overly bulky. So pick them up through the website, a couple different colors: olive, lime, smoke, red, blue. I think they're great pods, and they're super strong and rugged. This polypropylene plastic is gonna hold up for quite some time. So new Di-Alpha pods available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.